right, guys, today is day 4 of daily movement and mobility. We're gonna work on our shoulder mobility and stability. Now, not everybody needs shoulder mobility, okay? Especially those who are hypermobile or double jointed, which is not a real thing, and I'll tell you why here in a second. For those people who actually can move very, very freely, and those who may have pain doing overhead movements, gymnasts, overhead athletes, really anybody who has nagging shoulder discomfort probably is stemming from lack of shoulder stability. We have one joint, okay? We can't be double jointed. So our shoulder, our arm, our humerus sits in our shoulder cap like this, okay? And there are all these muscles around this joint that are very, very important and are very weak in a lot of people if you don't work on them. I don't care how many dumbbell thrusters, barbell thrusters you do, how much you bench, you're gonna need to work on your shoulder stability. However, we all can benefit from a little bit of shoulder mobility, especially anterior shoulder mobility. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a few moves for that, but we're mostly gonna be doing shoulder stability today, and your arms are going to be on fire. For the daily movement, I'm going to incorporate a walk with a little bit of a Metcon afterward. A pec stretch. There is a very wrong way to do this and a right way to do this. Wrong way would just be like this, and you're here haphazardly, not really, you're stretching, but you're really putting yourself in a long lever position. You could really crank on that shoulder way too hard. I want you to get your elbow in line with your shoulder here, and you're gonna take a step and you're gonna turn the opposite way, and you're just gonna go to where you're comfortable, and you're gonna hold that 20 or 30 seconds. A trick is you can do this in the shower and let that hot water just hit you right there in the morning. Be careful though. Arm drivers. You're gonna be up against a wall. You're gonna lean forward. You're gonna have your left arm forward and your left leg forward. Your right arm is gonna move up and then back down. Thumb stays up the whole time. If you feel a little popping and clicking, you may notice a little bit of shoulder instability. So really just focus on that movement instead of just swinging your arm haphazardly, okay guys? And then you'll switch. All right, guys, we're gonna do scap push-ups. You heard me, scap push-ups. This is gonna work the serratus anterior, this muscle right here. We need this muscle to work in order to keep our scapula, our shoulder blade, on our rib cage so it can move effectively. If it's weak, you could get shoulder dysfunction, and thus you're gonna get shoulder pain. You're gonna get in a push-up position, abs real tight, butt squeeze, and you're gonna sink in your shoulder blades, and you're gonna push out. Almost like you're rounding your upper back. Now this is gonna be a weird movement for a lot of you guys to do because it's so different. So you can go onto your knees and push. If that's easy, go ahead, and if you want to, add a push-up into a scap push-up. So into a back rounded position. All right, next we're gonna go over my favorite. I know I say that for a lot of different exercises. We're gonna go over beast crawls. First, I'm gonna show you the position, and then we're gonna progress to moving with it. So you're gonna be on all fours. Knees are gonna be about an inch from the ground. Notice how my knees are underneath my hips, my back is flat. All right, some of you may just need to focus on holding this position, okay, for 30 or 45 seconds. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna move with it. You're gonna make short, choppy steps, keeping your knees underneath your hips. too long or too short, it's gonna mess the whole thing up. Now we're gonna go over a side plank. Well, a side plank is an ab exercise, right? Yes. However, if you do it correctly, it can also be a really great shoulder stabilizer exercise. So I'm gonna keep my elbow underneath of my shoulder. I don't wanna be out like this. There's too much going on right here on the top of the shoulder that I can injure and I can impinge that space up here. So we wanna make sure that elbow is right in line with the shoulder. So I'm gonna start on my knees. Make sure that feels good. Then I'm gonna stack my feet. All right, you wanna have your shoulders stacked, shoulder, elbow, all in the line. You can bring your arm up if you'd like. If you wanna add a little twist and rotation, you can as well.